Mwana abama.
Ndakoma na kubantu wano.
Netwalumba maningi.
Kaindiwe.
Mazimpi.
Kuti tuhamba ole bwimbiwa umusanza.
Mbombobo.
Mbombo. So this is Silo One Touch and you are watching the chat room, and today I have Crazy Boy. So that we interact with him, we hear the craziness from him, and let's sit to the interview. Crazy Boy. Atwambole hina. Crazy Boy. How did you come up with the name of Crazy Boy?
Crazy Boy yataligira kulangu maningi. Way back, I think in 2009, somewhere there. From Mumbwa, I was working under the record label called Mutimvwe.
Mutimvwe, yes.
From Noyo Makrima's studios. That's where I was working from. I was a member from that studio. Then mukusovana mwana mugule koda maweeks yali mu guys namba I think you are a Crazy Boy.
Kusundana
nyimbo boyo ne otwimbe ali mwa yakuchitika bo sometimes. Okay, there's quite a difference between an artist and the personal life, so it has to relate
your life and your artistic life.
Yes, so that's when he came and say I think you are Crazy Boy in Chove.
Okay.
Then from there he said I think just be Crazy Boy in the music industry. Then that's the way I had to accept the name. Mbombo.
Up to now.
Still
Crazy Boy.
And I'm comfortable with it.
And you're still adding some more craziness to it.
Not really, but yes. Yes.
So at times does your wife tell you to change the name, or any family members to say, looking at how time has passed?
No, because they know that this is business, and this business of ours, yes, it doesn't pay us much like this, but it pays us.
At least it pays us.
Yes.
Just share briefly about your music journey.
Yeah, my music journey, I think it hasn't been easy, honestly. I've got a lot of number of challenges. Yes, it hasn't been easy journey for me to be who I am today and to reach where I've reached in the music industry. I don't have a sponsor, no manager. Promoters, they just come. The promoters we have here in Southern Province, I cannot say that they are promoters. Mbaba yabantu bayanda kubamba tuma site twabona tuma page twabotika tuyagwe not really a promoter. There's quite a difference
there
between a real promoter and a manager and a sponsor. Sponsor olabo sunwa wakumupapa ko mali so that the manager can use the money.
So Crazy Boy, gatuchiriponya gambo ga sponsors, yes, managers and the promoters.
Yes.
Is it because of our music that we do here that doesn't allow sponsors to come in, or what is it? What is making sponsors to not put in something in our music here?
It's the mentality of, I think, of being they don't see music to be business. Mbuli am a business ngoba jisi. Because nobody kubona kwamba music it's business. No balabola on board kubikamo mali. Pona bamani yakubikamo mali abaro bajana mali.
So kubola gamboga kuti nyo no bayimbiba ko kuno mbomuli chita present how you brand yourselves. It's not easy for someone to come in to put money in your music because of how you brand yourself.
How do you want me to rebrand myself, Mr. Stack? I started singing inyimbo balahingwa. Inyimbo alimihira mu jankaka wotu kaboto. I can give you an example. Let's go back in this Africa. Africa nagatereka kuimba, wakali kuimba. There was a song ngakazi kuguya face. Pona bato chimalinso blah blah blah. But people came in to come and help Africa. I don't think he just came in alik.
Yeah,
maybe I'm wrong. But you know about good babona kwamba there's a there's potential muli woyu muntu, let them come in.
So it's what I'm saying. Say, like from the previous interviews that we had, like where the people, the guys, most of them that have featured on the show, they say, nobody mbiba go no musanza. How you carry yourselves in terms of anza gasa midway, in terms of understanding the business, will you go gap here between you and the sponsors. Two, you don't engage the sponsors. You just wait for the sponsors to come to approach you. Instead, you to engage the sponsors. Is it the same with you?
No, it's not.
Do you engage the sponsors? Do you talk to people, those who have businesses, to say, I want you to put something in my music?
I talk to people.
How is the response?
The response is not okay. They don't see music to be business.
What is it that they tell you at the end of the day? What is it that they tell you why they don't want to put in money in your music?
I think it's more interest in my music. That's what I can say. Serious. Serious. Because if you remember, Stag, there was a time, not quite 2014. We did a video with you.
Yes.
You are the one who was shooting that video. Where did we shoot that video?
There was the first one we shot Gumaya did, yeah?
Gungande yabani?
Yeah, Saradaus.
He's not Saradaus, a big man.
He is. So meaning you have sponsors?
No. You know what? We don't have sponsors. Even to Gwasha, Imuntu wabola, Gwasha wagulira microphone mbuli you cannot say that in this Muntungo sponsor. There's quite a difference. Sponsor, a manager, a promoter. Promoter, mbaba babantu, bamu baberesha maningi social media. Mwana tega. Inyimbo yazwa wayivweza awalondiza wagwibika page yakwe blah blah.
Idindira ngatanasika kuti promoter. Promoter is the last person. Gatranganya sponsor. I want to understand who is a sponsor.
So, sponsor muntu ujisimali. Mwana tega. Ujisimali. Pona wamba kuti yevo siro ndiwe uli mwimbi. Pona oyo muntu ngo manager wako. Pona mebo ever sponsor. I'll be coming in to push in money. Kwa mamba kuti oyo manager ingali amali waberesha muku blending artist so that oyo manager ingawajana ma deals kambo sponsor tawaida ima deals manager nguhiba ma deals ngubwene wamba wati ino mwimbo wangu usama buti mwimbo wangu enda buti mwimbo wangu recorda buti balo ba sponsor nkubika bomali. So we don't have abantu babika mali.
Okay, now comes in the question gatwa na inka uli manager. Relationship between sponsor and manager, is it just between these two minus the artist? No. Or nice between the artist and the sponsor minus the manager or iributi
so ayintu yobire imwana tata ba mwana jede uje bajonjongai
jintu jomwe
so okuno ku Southern Province tatuninga siga ama levels ali akuba abantu bali bobuya. Again, should I ask you and should I push you ash one of you?
Tien, atwende.
Atwambe imuntu who start trend right now. Your maps. Your maps will have manager Kandeke. If I'm wrong, kindly control me. I hear that's the manager. Te. Kona gwabola karandanya. Uji sinzi. Inkomo. So that's what I'm talking about. Kona gwabola your maps. So that's what we are talking about here.
Okay, so in short, umusanza twambia ati kuina ma record labels.
We don't have record labels. Record labels.
Okay, okay, gatubora kuli manager ino. Inchito ya manager nja hino cho andra manager.
I think I understand sometimes yandika kuti muntu waba manager. One digital manage mebo. No. Oyo muntu. We start to conduct. How does he conduct himself in public? One, amana usamanzi. We end up with what time does he go to the studio? Hena masho werere wajana buti. Imali my business deals. I'm not supposed to kubandi me wira ma phone ngeri ku wira. Kabola ka phone ndanga go wira. The only person who wanted to be my manager ngolina monde. Manje, I don't know what went wrong. Baba yari. But she's still there. She's still supporting me.
Is she watching? Is she live?
She's there. She has even shared the video.
Varina Monde, there's a hi. This is Silo, and we want to know something. Say what went wrong. You almost became a manager of Crazy Boy. I remember we even went as far as Namwala to do a video the other time.
Yes.
What went wrong? Want to know. Crazy Boy is here. Anza wali wakubu ya mazi waonsa. Tuandabu hiva. What went wrong? So Crazy Boy, coming to the issue of who employs whom. Who employs the manager? Is it the sponsor or is it the artist?
I think it starts from...
Or the manager employs the artist. Wow.
I think it starts from the well-being of you guys. You understand one another. I think the manager has first to love you or to like you. Actually, not like, to love you personally. Amana wele kuba muntu uwi. Like you. We started this journey kind. So you understand me uli wamamba kutoke Crazy Boy uli so. So ndaba manager wagwe ndelera. A manager is someone who is supposed to, who knows you or who doesn't know you but who loves your music. He has to enjoy your music.
The artist and the manager, who is the boss there? Upa
mwe ina nchito. They are both. Yatangu na sometimes artist waba boss. But it changes.
How?
The manager has to be the boss. Kama the manager bamba toke ebo Crazy Boy, I want you to Crazy Boy nyanda kuti ebo be manager. Ndibe manager wako. So which means firstly I'm the boss. Ponja sika kukusainana, he becomes the boss. I think I'm okay. I'm not okay or I'm okay?
I know I'm learning and people are learning also.
That is it. So, for instance, I was but okay, Nexus. Crazy Boy. Yes, boss. I'm calling you from Nexus.
Nexus, yeah.
Yes. Which means I'm their boss. But in that siko ya banditola, bagu ndipa ma conditions abo, amana ambe bagu zuwena ma conditions angu. They become my boss. I've started now working under
them. I think there's a difference between a record label and a manager.
It's one and the same thing.
Okay, let's take for instance the issue of Yomaps and Kandeke. Yomaps, when he was under Karandanya, Kandeke was still the manager.
Yes.
And he went to Nexus, he still goes with
the
manager. So meaning there's a difference between a record label and the manager there.
In the way they come, you're asking me in the way they come. In the way they come, it's one and the same thing.
Okay.
So okay, you call me today. Crazy. Wait, let's meet. Wait, I love your music. I would like to be your manager. Or boss. If I don't know you, you call me boss. Boss, I love your music. Can I come in and help you? There, I'm your boss. Then, okay, you are going to come in. How are you going to help me? Okay, for we to be understanding one another, let's come up with a written agreement. Then from there now, when we agree on the written agreement, then you become now my boss. Okay. It's one and the same thing.
Okay, so that's just we've looked at. We're talking about the challenges of the challenges that you go through here in Southern Province. So we've looked about the issue of not having managers, sponsors, and the likes. What other challenges are you facing, you guys, from here?
There are a lot.
That's why we are here. We want to discuss what people out there they know. Say we are going through this. We are going through this. So.
One, we've already talked about the issue of manager. Then we don't have promoters.
Okay.
Again, it's one and the same thing.
Yeah.
The promoters we have here, they are promoters. But he calls you for a show. Wakutumina kushow where poya ogona ya kudia imali ngayo okupa. Wakoli kwa waso. They were calling me, hey, ka program kuno wakaranga ka program awo ka 5 pin. So 5000 we break it down. 5000 ubunye moto kana from here kuya kwa Hanzo oko koronko ya kuimba 3 days muli 5000. Pona ndamani hakuimba 3 days. Isho ya 3 days benzo bali kutaro. Nisha wapanga nango 90000. Pona mendipanga 5 pin. Pona mona we set now breaking down. Muli 5000 mu ya moto kala 25.
Ku bookinga motor.
Geniseti 400 kuli ba pro oro 500 kuli ba prosper. Pona wamania mona 5000 omubunge ijirimba kuli Crazy Boy ngo 700 kuli
per day na for 3 days.
For 3 days. Pona kuli BK na kuli Saddam ngo 800 or 1000 muli 5000. Pona bayana bazimbi bobile bayanda 600 anomazo wabapa bahwinya kumeso baranyema barabija kumeso puti banywa mukia ngabanda 400 or 500 uteka kumeso bachitambuti banywa handazi. So kujana malingo jisi pona ukusindikira ngo 500 or 400 muli 5 pin. So how much are you going to remain with? Sometimes in this it's 700, 900 or 1 pin. Toba nyengera baya ana baya. This sometimes no more like 1 2. Kama twa gusha kale 25 ya kupa moto nistasara na 25. Tikazusamo pin ya chirimba. Nistasara mo na
15.
Na 15. Then tikabanyengera bachirimba nistasara na 17 nishwa kusta 18. Ukaenda kuti Crazy Boy nishi kakwirako na kazari. Kajeniseti 500 tikabanyengerera kuja muri 180 muri 180 ya tikatusamo ka 4 zali nishwa yara 14. So 14 ya twagisha mo 6 zali. Let's calculate. We nishwa wasana na zingati 800
yeah.
800 munza kufunika umpase ko kandarama. Atisoroka 500 natoka jea na akajea maningi ka 500 atisika maximum na akajea maningi oroka 4.
But Crazy Boy, what makes you still go for shows that like you go and perform for 3 days? Why having a show for 3 days and you get such amount?
Nina Mozambia yakulia inzala kama yako yokuzumina kwamba kuti mebo bana bangu bone nzara panda ngaka show ya 5 pin or ya 60000 kwina kwetika ijani ya 10 pin tanenga tarika kujaninga.
Have you tried to engage those promoters you are saying?
Twaba sta engage bayimbi mbanje amana bayimbi bahyuka bombuti ni mbowa ingula yawa kwina wakonkedde we hangabo wa musogwe bulali meni na waliki ne music yesombo ibedi no babona bambati music guli music awimbi uimbabo so mendaleke yati government tarike kutupa ma certificate
ma qualifications yaraba abutino
olokunka kuchikolo bayimbi banyanya kwa ula kwinda. Okay, honestly
bayimbi baula kwinda abantu bachita consume music.
Yes. So kwaba mbambati inflation na mali ahula mu society abula nchito chevindrama chevambiri limimu plastic bag
ngutule blade chi plastic bag
nso njiri
kubayimbi Crazy Boy chinja jaya bwimbi mali kubayimbi. What has killed that
nchaomba mbati mebo as Crazy Boy I've got my own standard of price ndonka ku perform mali nge yanda mebo should be about 8500 7 pin 6 pin. Atisi bandambira 6 pin ndabona wamba toke munika 6 aka nza balance ako kunyumba 9 ndra balance ako pona bandambira nga 8 nisha ni maximum manje nishapo ya pakako ndarama ya ulama lao nishina shifule mpia hapo. Then iyo manja trist oro wakurusaka ngawe yani na 8 pin better manje cha shupa ncha kwamba kuti banditumina phone Crazy Boy turakuyanda ku show Guli ma comparison mwana bala my Crazy Boy afuna 87 6 pin. Bona bala tumina ombi.
Oyo muyimbi.
Bala tumina beans. Baitumba mutumina beans orolamba ine nipase nchi ya mtu wakapenda. So mtu wakapenda mamana waunga kuya ula yana kuyana no buti bamumateza kumaulu. 3 days kuyana sobo ya mtu odinga minga sobo ya wayana. Pona menda unga uweza 8 pin ni cheso. Tabayanda alimo. So music in Southern Province is all about who is singing well, who is doing well in the music. No nyimbo yako hiributi, but music nowadays in Southern Province yaba mukuhana. Kuti nato yani gaboto. Dancer yana gaboto. Uyana yakumega mega mbulibe ne maps yatu uchitachita boso now anda uma ya munyudon. Ka dancer walo uma jabusesa, uma ya masabe. Next time vaitana
kadansa
kusho. Lero so kuli kadansa me aende kwa agriculture show. Bamu ine vanisi ya artist. Ine nilikuno kuma interviews eva enda kuka block show huko. Suna waso.
Kambo utukuli mga yana mbuti wa mguminga teza.
Wa mbuti wa mguminga teza. Waso toka so kwe. Pone wa muimbuli wa microphone uli woso.
So jamba kuti bantu ani bantu bamuita kuma shows what ita kuma shows, they should know the difference between a dancer and an artist.
Now they don't know.
So humwabyo uji kuti mbutinga
yanaka botu so ya wamani ole bona oli yanaka botawa so konka ndwenda kutola bakubona ta siro oli yana. So the thing they'll call you, come and have a show. Why gatwita Crazy Boy muntu tachi yako yana, oloka twita Tiger tachi yana, oloka twita Noero tachi yana, oloka twita ngona ali muta tachi yana, ex mwembe Jolas. Oro Mr. Melodic no liji kai Mr. Melodic kuimba nyimbo ya ugwerere ambuli mvene yo maps pamuita ne show yako tiko tati muite.
You know, Crazy Boy, I want to understand something. My shows chomwinka 3 days for one show mwinka 3 days. Gunwa eta system jamba yali mu chinjiji tiga inga mu 3 days chomi opanga show ya 3 days paweze 5 pin
ba wakaita heninga.
So nga jabati anza nyono ba imbi ndiyo mwaba letira strategy ba mu booking kuhana bobo. What's there?
2013 2014 that's when I started like kunka kuma shows. So in Chopin we are yabaimbe bakali bahondo outside wakali mapigi center Crazy Boy okukali mpande areuje. Yeah, we started going kuma shows to agriculture shows. Me outside kulindi me ba kutanguna twali kunka fest twoma day omwe twajoga alimi twonka day omwe twajoga part kwa twonka ya imbisho twala jola za pala balambati twali kulomba ajunza mugati yani
muga perform
patra meyongihira ko kamala ajuru. We did several shows tronka mbona buya no kwabola imbe alimwe twali kulomba ndiza sumalita akwana muyana su no ya last pona kulanga mbulimbo ba
muri agreement yenu njonya ya 5 pin like
nanja 5 pin pona bamuyongihira
bamati balamuyongihira
akamala okay. That's the way it started. Me kusaidi kulindime kutaiba kuli bamwe me kulindime, that's the way it started. Mboya atalika. So from there into ya kuchinja limwe balamba ise muri 3 days tili nayi bwera ni musebenzi mwazumina muri 3 days tili nayi bwani musebenzi twazumina chiyaku yambona bwe. So kuti we change it Joshua. I would love to change it. Honestly.
You believe that it can be changed.
It can change. It can be changed maningi we. Ndiso twachitaliga alimitwa kwa twachinja. Now the only problem kambaka ingula iwira muntu uli wonse. Pona bo wabwe yakumena bo munda. So now it has become a difficult thing for us to change it. So not tuli kumbere. Some yes, mumwima shows yes. Ndazumina mumwinga ndaonka 1 day ndajoga ndaonka 2 days ndajoga but amwichiragaga kuti ndi jogging kambola mata ukunuko kabolere nini waro wakakala ba 1 week wakala 5 days wakala 7 days So
you know,
it's hard for me like sometimes
okay,
to do.
Ponya Bia or Crazy Boy. How is the unity between the artists here in Southern Province? Baimbi bao maninzi. Jundu music. How is the unity there? Can we make a meeting where we can change things? How is the unity? Is it possible we can change things like that?
Nowadays at least the unity is there, yes. Especially meboneri kusaidia ya music enjo twimba ya kalindula. I want to unity ya kuba because I can able like to associate with these malapas mbuli know when Tiger when Mark 4. The unity is there ya kuba, but the only problem should be debyo kuba our mindset yomwe yakuti maybe ngatukaba our meeting yakuti tukale so that we can have one place. It is difficult kambuka kuti twaba a place yomwe, which means obuyabo wabumwe bulatereka kuyuma obuyabo wabunga ingulate ya wafwa boro kwa yoga bwanda mutwa akapenda iya binzi ifuna kapenda kuti ndiyo zingale zibiri
Ponya tawaye kuti they can improve their welfare in terms of their livelihood if you have one thing across the body. Twambe mbuli bread mboy sambala mu intoro wainga momu is 15 kwacha na 16 kwacha is everywhere you get the bread amlitengo omwe. Is it not going to favor you no baimbi bako kuno if we do that?
It will definitely serve and give us give us a good business at the end of the day. But problem over and this when and to this mine I don't know how to this mine this itaninga jugaga what.
So zamba uti Crazy Boy turanchi tuauta wambira baimba wambotu mbuli baimbi. Crazy Boy, you've been in the music industry for so long, yeah, and you've made a lot of artists.
Yes.
We can name them, you can name artists that, yes, you've made.
Yes.
Is it going to be difficult for you to preach the same message to them so that we have the same language across the board? Yakuti baimbi bonse tutari kwambora muhobo omwe mashows eja 3 days chomuinka 3 days warwambaga in terms ya kulia agona. It's not for an artist. No, it's not for. It's not for a human being. Musiaminzi yenu mubulemu just going to go and make that money. Bombo. But walanganya mali ngompego alimu. Is it bambi barakoma na artist kupona bumobo?
Bambi barakoma na kambo bamwi sometimes ngabankira bogo ya kunywa bugogo.
I get
wanywa it. Botro ya bugogo. Bamwi okay, honestly speaking hivyo. Music yababoja kutindiza nipezeko hili yonse ndijaneko hili yonse njaneko ya mtu akapenda mbasho nto bali mu business ya music ikuti music yago ibe a standard kabotu kute kwaitereka kumpa mali kabotu mbuli bamwe so mbasho nto so it's hard for us sweboko mamba kuti we change that mentality yakuti guys atuba place yomwe. Okay, mbuli muno mwanze ngandamba kuti I think the number of the artists mboto jisimuno mwanze if I make to count if itatusiki ku 200 or 3 or 200 or 500 kambo last time I remember ba UPND bandipedeko program ya kulemba artist bonse bali mwanze I think my page obira akazula by tumira line tu ya ma A4 is it my A3 na ma A4
ma A4
my A4 yes yakazula so just within months then alimi ama studios agitabo mushroom each and every day. You have a computer, you have a studio. That is even the thing which has killed the studio business. Muntu inda tabole gulisiro ampeko good money ya studio. Ulanka ukomboni. Ukomboni 20 kwacha.
Recording 20 kwacha.
Record that 20 kwacha. 50 kwacha.
No wasanga.
60 kwacha.
No wasanga.
40 kwacha.
Bebe.
So that is the same arrangement iri kuma shows. Kamba uti bahula bahimuvira. So bahula bahimuvira at the end of the day. Orona bayijata na ninkukusa abajana ilihwida oya bati bahimunyeyo na tuka twahula abunyenyine think kuwenga twayimana get twahula so that is the only problem iri kwa wao. So for we to call a meeting about guys let's have one standard, it won't be. kama amati bamwi manje abatuza kuti tinkalina tikaziendera pa ma 8 pin bonse ma 9 pin ma 10 pin mese dzakaipeza litisho ya 10 pin ero muona sikopo notulega baro yobatia nini
yobatalika yobachita
yobabweza wanti mina muntu aboyi bola kunondra program nyanda tupange program aba boss man pauka 8 what do la crazy boy baraunga kuli binzi binzi atbwanji boyo ikashoka iri kuno usitabuti kwatu mine crazy boy awenda 8 me wanpa bolo fili or 4 5 mama so yebo jisi business we are muntu to stay entertain abantu. We would rather go for someone who just, but tababone standard yoti, you know how is the standard, so that's the only problem.
So I think you should understand is having more studios where you record the song at 40 kwacha, 50 kwacha, so it's easy even to get a show 1,500 is very much okay for you. It's very much okay compared to someone who record the song at 500, 600, 700. I get that it. So Crazy Boy, away from that, I just want to get something from you and interact a bit. 2016, how was it like?
2016, it was an awesome year. If UPND had or was going to win, I think at that time, I was going, I don't know, but honestly speaking, let me just be open. Even to babona nkembuti ba UPND mebandi agiranganda, no. Lezali mkatika juru with all my bare hands. Ndali yagira nganda yangu memugwinda muma shows mugwinda mulireza talent yangu njaga ndipa. I drive mugwinda munguzu yaleza yaga ndipa. Amubantu gwa bandiyanda bandigwa hiriya just like that. Oyiwabola wakwita woga show wakuchita buti tabali ba UPND pe. In 2016, what the UPND did for me, kunditorabo nganda kuliba president, but I never met the president. Amana banditoro kuya, I really thank you ba Axoni, pona limwa aba Lawrence. These big guys mbona ba mumonze, mbandi bweza banditoro kuya. They pushed hard those guys kwamba tindiwana na president, but it couldn't work out. Ndakanga kumulungushi conference mu 2016 kuyakuyana kuli ba UPND we sharing bantu aba president kaiwa kwali bantu banji bamwe bali kuli ba president bamwe bayana bene mobero katurajula ma speakers, but honestly speaking wa UPND there's nothing that came out from the UPND.
Are you still with the UPND now?
I am with the UPND. There's even a track njinda uma kuti byo I was a little bit reluctant kama mboti mobere yaji jisinsana even on
2021.
Yes. So hindago yakwa mama to maybe I can go in the studio ntereke kuli German ngi kutereke kuyago ya him. No. But I'm still working with the UPND. No winner. I went to I was invited. Luckily I was recognized. Ndakanga kuyago celebrate ba Southern Province Minister ba Cornelius Mwetu. Nobody who segerera kuti bawina kuchoma. I went there, I was given a privilege ya kunkowe. We were given what we were given. Ali babo la president like nobody who gumbo. Again, Home Affairs Minister, we met. He gave me something. We went where we were president. Where we. But gunyina madiuzi aningazwa kabotu from the UPND okono ku side gumusanza ngothi ningabona sotoba yimbi not kwali kutembelela UPND. I'm not alone.